Planet Vero Studio is powered by the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. MyNextHomeFinder.com.
Treasure Coast Connector. Connecting residents and businesses of the Treasure Coast. And here's your host, Ellen Contreras.
Well, welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras. My company by the same name is one of the show's sponsors, and we help business owners by promoting their products and services in the marketplace through websites, lead generation, social media marketing, advertising, PR, articles in the news. Check out the website for all the details, www.tcconnector.com, or call 772-925-4557. Treasure Coast Connector, the show, puts a spotlight on local business owners because everyone has an interesting story of why they do what they do. When we learn about them and do business locally, it strengthens our local economy. So, ask anyone these days how they feel about homeowners insurance, and you are certain to get an earful. There are people getting their insurance canceled because their roof is 10 years old, and there's rate hikes and denied claims, and it is driving us mad. But there are two people here in the studio today. They are professional insurance claims adjusters. They know how to help their clients and help them, not leave money on the table. Rich and Dawn Cushing are the owners of Cushing Claims, and they have a lot to talk about. So welcome to the show.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you, Ellen.
I am so glad that you guys are here. As I said in the green room, I confess I don't know anything about insurance. I don't want anything to happen to my house. So I'm also going to learn to protect myself. And you're going to help other people that are listening as well. But before we dive into that, you have an interesting background with a lot of great transferable qualities to it. So tell everyone a little bit about your background and why you wanted to start your company.
In 2004, Don and I moved to the Treasure Coast in June. And in September, we got hit with the first hurricane. And 3 weeks later with the second hurricane.
Yeah.
We couldn't find any roofers. We couldn't find any contractors. We didn't live in a high dollar area, and of course that's where everybody went. So I developed a relationship and a partnership with Gale Adams General Contractor, and after several years and several hundred roofs, several hundred renovations, I went to work for TLC Experts in Fort Pierce.
I know them. They're amazing. Yeah.
Best family-owned company I've ever worked for.
Yeah.
And they are responsible for everything I am today.
Oh.
They taught me how to handle the insurance companies, how to substantiate all claims, how to work with the insurance company to achieve the project that was at hand without costing the homeowner any additional money out of pocket. In 2011, I went to work for the insurance company. And from May 23rd, 2011 to May 14th, 2020, I was the darling of all the insurance companies.
Oh.
I was a water damage, mold damage, roof expert. I was able to negotiate. I was popular. In 2020, May 14th, we became public adjusters. Dawn actually became an adjuster in 2017.
Well, congratulations. That's wonderful. And here I was thinking that behind every great man is an amazing woman. So I didn't realize that you could also go out in the trenches, as you say. I thought that you were running all the details, the day-to-days, but that is what you do to support,
Correct. Actually, I took over marketing for our company, marketing and customer relations.
And you're really good at that.
Thank you.
She makes everybody feel really welcome. Networking events are not easy for some people, and you have this amazing personality.
Thank you.
And people walk in and they're afraid, and she goes right for them. And then in a few moments, they're laughing, they're happy. That's a skill.
And she's pretty good on the roof, too.
Yeah.
But you can't get her off the roof.
I can get up on any roof, Alan.
Yeah.
However, you cannot get me back down.
Oh my gosh. Well, I'm afraid of heights. Kudos to you for even going up on the roof. Oh my goodness. All right. So now on your website, you mentioned, and I have to look at my notes to make sure I get this right, that you've noticed over the years a gap in settlement payments and that it's widening over the years. So what do you mean by that?
Well, starting in about 2015, 2016, the insurance companies developed a stance of claims defense instead of claims processing. Up till about 2016, maybe even going into 2017, I could act with authority on their behalf, negotiate and settle a claim. Now they're not looking to negotiate. Now they're not looking to investigate the claims, but rather have the homeowner or business owner actually do the work for them and prove to the insurance company their damages.
So at that point in time, we realized that the homeowner, the business owners, they needed an advocate. And we decided at that point that we were going to become that advocate, that we would become the public adjuster that we would want to have if, God forbid, we had to file a claim with our insurance company.
Yeah. That's why your motto on the website is that we're in your corner.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I like that. And I know that you're very detail oriented after, like interacting with you a bunch of times. Okay, so now another thing that you work with insurance companies to make sure that the settlement is equitable. Okay, so I'd like for you to just walk us through the process, because as I said, as a homeowner, you experience damage. Now you're an emotional homeowner.
Absolutely.
And you don't understand your insurance policy. So please walk us through that process of what to do next.
What a homeowner would do next, you have responsibilities under your policy. And the first responsibility you have is to protect the home from further damage.
Okay.
Sometimes that means shutting off the water. Sometimes that means putting a tarp on the roof or boarding up a window, or having a mitigation company come in to dry out the structure if it's necessary. So that's number one. The second thing is assess whether or not you have a claim.
Right.
And sometimes you're really not going to know that. So, in the absence, if it's 3 o'clock in the morning and you think you might have a claim, you call the insurance company. If you can have some time to breathe, look at your insurance policy first, talk to your agent, or call us. Call somebody like us that understands how your policy works.
But I'm not calling you at 3 a.m.
Well, you can. We just don't answer.
Okay, good. And that's actually important for people to know, and I think that for most people, I know where my water thingy is. I know there's another name for it.
Yes.
Thingy. I know my husband.
We call it the red thingy.
Yeah, exactly. So, I would know how to shut that off, but I would probably wait until the following morning, to make any phone calls.
And if you do need a vendor, you do need a mitigation company or a mold company specifically to come out, make sure it's someone local.
Okay.
If at all, unless they're sent by the insurance company, keep it local. If a contractor has to travel an hour and a half to get to you, your job's going to take longer. It's going to be more expensive. And the odds of that being the right contractor are slim enough.
Yeah. Now, do you help in that process at all? I'm literally asking because I don't know.
I know thousands of mitigation and mold experts across Florida.
Okay.
I refer less than 6.
Okay.
Depending on the location of your home.
Okay. But it is something you're allowed to do. If I'm standing there going, I don't know what to do.
Oh, absolutely. I don't participate in that. I receive no income from them.
Okay.
I don't pay a contractor, for instance, to give me a claim, and they don't receive anything from me to take on a claim.
Okay.
They're the best ones for the job.
Okay. Very good. And speaking about claims, this is something I want to make sure we don't forget because we are doing good on time. But so let's say 2 years ago, I had an issue, which I haven't, but let's say I did, and I didn't use an adjuster, but I just didn't feel quite right about it. You said that there is a period of time that one can go back?
Absolutely, Ellen. We can actually reopen a claim that was settled up to 2 years prior.
Okay.
And it can be litigated up to 3 years prior. We just don't handle that part of it.
Oh, okay.
Well, that law is changing, actually. There's many laws that have changed in the last 2
Yes.
years. That's one of them. I'm sorry.
No.
And this year they'll become enacted where you only have 2 years to litigate a claim.
Okay.
Whether or not that actually goes into force, whether or not somebody sues on just that statute by itself, we don't know yet.
Mm-hmm.
But you can assume 2 years.
Okay. Very interesting. Yeah, so there might be people that thought that everything was okay, and sometimes with some time that passes, you feel like, well, maybe this wasn't the right...
Well, the really interesting part is that when we take on a claim that was settled previously, whether or not it's 2 months ago or a year and a half ago, most of those claims are settled within a few weeks.
Oh.
The insurance company already knows how much they really owe.
Oh.
They just forgot to pay it to you the first time.
Okay. So very good. So I really wanted to get that point across because, like I said, there might be some people that are listening to this right now saying, well, really? And this is a great time to let the people that are listening on iHeartRadio and the podcast to know how to connect with you directly.
Excellent.
Don, I'll let you.
Okay. They can give us a call at 772-834-7385. They can go on our website, which is a landing page right now, but it's actually in transition, and that is cushingclaims.com. Mm-hmm. We can be found on Facebook or Instagram at Cushing Claims.
Yep, and that's a nice landing page if that's a landing page.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. I did it myself.
Oh, very good. No, seriously, I think that's great. I just, it had all the details and all the information.
If you look at the photograph at the top of the page.
Oh, yeah. Tell me about that.
That was our house.
Oh, okay. Very
That was
nice.
our house after the second storm hit.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. So I moved in 2001, but I was renting. But what has never left my mind is the 04-05 season with my mom, who had a home. And thankfully, she didn't have catastrophic damage. A lot of her neighbors with microbursts did. That was surreal.
The real big impact from those storms was lack of power and electricity.
Mm-hmm.
We were without power for 13 weeks.
Yeah. My mom was with me for about 6 to 8 weeks. I live down south out of the area.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah. And you know what we're going to do? We're going to take a break because Cindy told me to. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a quick 2-minute break. But Rich and Dawn Cushing of Cushing Claims, they have a lot more to discuss when we return. Stay tuned.
Today at lunch, enjoy a Southern home-cooked meal paired with the best sweet tea in town at Marsh Landing Restaurant. You'll love our daily lunch specials like chicken and dumplings every Thursday, and you've got to try the handcrafted sandwiches. Experience old Florida cuisine at Marsh Landing in Fellsmere.
Dr. Stephen Tate offers the safest and most efficient technique for customized cataract surgery. Patients are personally counseled on the best approach for their needs and lifestyle. From multifocal lenses that allow for distance and reading vision to toric lenses that correct astigmatism, let New Vision Eye Center guide you safely through your options. For world-class eye care on the Treasure Coast, visit newvisioneyecenter.com.
At Sunshine Furniture, our 35,000 square foot showroom is filled with the largest selection of in-stock coastal furniture on the Treasure Coast. Dining and bedroom sets, occasional tables, sofas, sleeper sofas, love seats, and chairs, including lots of slipcover styles from Universal, Four Seasons, and Capri. We have a gallery of Tommy Bahama and Lexington with styles designed for a relaxed approach to the finer things in life. Right now, we're having a summer sale with lots of great markdowns, including all pictures, lamps, and accessories half price. Sunshine Furniture, 1295 US 1 in Vero Beach next to Planet Fitness. Family owned and operated since 1991. Don't forget to visit our outlet and closeout store directly across the street and visit our website at sunshinefurniturecasual.com.
Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. How is Sunshine Day? Sunshine Furniture, the best in every way. How is Sunshine Day? Sunshine.
Sell now or sell later? We'll help you decide with a free home evaluation. I'm Chris Nolan with the Nolan Group of eXp Realty. We'll discuss your options, whether to refinance or how much you can get for your home. No commitment necessary. Visit nolanshow.com.
Well, welcome to Treasure Coast Connector. I'm your host, Ellen Contreras, and I have been chatting with Rich and Dawn Cushing of Cushing Claims. Public adjusting is what we're talking about so that they can help you protect your home and, you know, keep some more money in your pocket. You know, a lot of people leave money on the table.
They do.
And nobody, you know, honestly, I think most people, because fraudulent claims drives a lot of us crazy. And obviously between natural disasters and fraudulent claims, I think that's why you're doing what you're doing, because...
Well, I'm happy you brought that up.
Ben, talk about that, please. Yes.
In the first quarter of 2022, roughly 29,000 insurance claims went into litigation. An attorney filed suit on 29,000 claims. 20,000 of those claims, roughly, were filed by the same 24 law firms. Mm. Let's assume those are fraudulent or highly exaggerated, at the very least. What about the other 9,000 people?
Yeah.
Is it because the insurance company couldn't or wouldn't negotiate their claim in good faith?
Yeah.
And more, you're going to see more insurance companies going to claims defense, because even if they settle a claim, this is their defense. Even if they settle a claim, the likelihood of them getting sued is large.
Okay.
But those other 9,000 people, those are our clients. Our clients don't want a trip to Hawaii.
No,
they want a new kitchen.
Yeah, they want to be.
They want a really nice new kitchen.
Exactly.
Yeah. You know, and I would expect that my kitchen would be restored to how it is now, not
Correct.
with 14 karat gold fixtures, you know, and backlit marble. Backlit marble is nice, though. I'm just saying, but I don't have it now.
It's not a maintenance program.
No.
And they owe you for what you currently have, or the reasonable like, kind, and quality for what you have.
Yes, exactly.
So there's some disconnect there between folks' expectations and what the insurance policy covers in the first place. And the insurance company further complicates that by their own interpretation as to what that should be.
Good times. That's why we're happy that you are doing what you're doing. So now we talked about what happens, God forbid, an emergency occurs, and you walked us through that in the first half. Please share some stories. I'm sure you might have one or two of what clients do that you wish they hadn't done. Please help me. I need this for myself. Just God forbid I'm one of those people.
Yes.
When you call the insurance company to file a claim, try not to be too emotional.
Okay.
You don't want to say things like, this has been going on for years, or it's the same thing that happened to us 2 years ago. You want to give the facts. Don't add speculation. You're not a contractor most of the time.
Sure, yeah.
You're not an expert in mold or water damage or roof damage or anything else. So don't speculate on that. They still have a responsibility to investigate that claim. Give them the facts, answer all questions truthfully.
Okay.
There's no reason in the world to make anything up.
Yeah, no. Not at all. Anything to add to that, Dawn? Or
I would just say give as little information as possible until you talk to an expert, whether that be us, whether that be your insurance agent, whatever it might be. Just don't give up what you don't have to.
Understood. Okay. So now walk us through the process of, like, after a storm or something that happens to a house that maybe isn't storm related, but is, you know, because something happened in that home.
Right.
What is the process of working with you? How long does this take? Just describe what that homeowner is dealing with when they're working with you.
With us, we're a concierge service. We talk to the insurance company. We substantiate all of your damages. I write each and every estimate. I write each and every scope of work. I develop the negotiations with the insurance company, answer all the letters, file the right forms that they need to complete the claim. I know what their job is.
Yeah.
I just help them to do it with slightly different figures. An insurance company has up to 90 days to approve or deny your claim.
Okay.
They can ask for additional inspections. They can do many things. Most insurance claims, if they're done right from the start, probably I would say the average would be 2 to 4 months before the final payment's received and everything is done.
Okay.
Insurance companies are taking advantage of the new laws, especially coming into place, and taking it as far as they can before they write that check.
Okay.
Why they do that, I have no idea. I can make some guesses, but it's better in their bank account than yours.
I understand.
So they take it as long as they can before they write that check. Sometimes further negotiations necessary, or many things happen before. Less than 1% of all of my claims go to lawsuit.
That's nice to know. That's a good statistic.
Yes.
I most of my claims are settled in the claims department or through mediation or appraisal.
Okay.
If we take something to suit, it's because the insurance company owes that money, and we have a very good case.
And they're digging their heels in. Yeah.
Filing suit should never be the financial responsibility of the insured. So if you file an insurance claim that you shouldn't, or pursue an insurance claim that you shouldn't, you might actually end up owing an attorney.
Yeah, sure.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So now, if someone has to wait that time, do they have to sit in their house that's topsy-turvy for that time, or can
Well,
work
you've got
be
some work to
done?
do.
Yeah.
You know, you have to, if it's something of that nature, you know, you're going to have to find a contractor. I'm happy to help with many, and
Okay.
especially on the treasure coast.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to put things together, pick out your items and everything else. And let's be honest, if we order the sink cabinet today, it will take 2 months to get here. So
Yeah, if
you
we're
have
lucky.
plenty of time.
Yeah.
If you're lucky.
Okay. All right.
So yeah, there's a lot of moving steps going on there. In a lot of cases, we're going to make temporary repairs until the insurance claim is settled.
Okay.
Because the minute that we begin work on any home, I, as a policyholder,
Mm-hmm.
it prejudices the evidence for the insurance company.
Okay. All right.
And you can bet that 5 minutes after you complete those repairs, they want to see the damages.
Good times. That's why there's video and pictures and things
Exactly.
like that. Okay. But
Take photographs.
yeah.
You take photographs of your food.
Mm-hmm.
Take photographs when something bad happens.
And my cat.
Yes.
And your cat.
Dawn knows this. Yeah.
If you have a damage to a room, take nice big pictures. There's no
Okay.
reason for close-ups because with cameras today, I can zoom in on anything, right?
Okay.
Nice big pictures before any work is done.
Mm-hmm.
And you're golden.
Yeah. I am getting the sense now that if you don't say your name, phone number, and your website again, that a lot of people are going to be upset about that.
Okay. It is CushingClaims.com. You can also find us on Facebook or Instagram, Cushing Claims. Our phone number is 772-834-7385. And email, if you need to email us, is rich, R-I-C-H, at CushingClaims.com.
Very good. Excellent. So we have about, Cindy told me, I was looking, I don't have to do math in my head, 2 minutes. But for about a minute, we are, on the verge of starting hurricane season. Right. And last year was just lovely. Nobody had to put up shutters and things like that. But any advice as we go into 2022 hurricane season?
Now is a great time to talk about your insurance with your agent.
Mm.
If you don't have a good local agent or broker, you need one.
Okay.
And you might want to get several different opinions. We all buy insurance based on the dollar amount. And there's reasons why one insurance company is a better price than another. It's not because they're a better insurance company. We don't sell insurance.
Right.
So you really need to investigate that and at the very least understand what happens during a hurricane, which a lot of us have exposure to.
Mm-hmm.
But I would think statistics would say that you're more likely going to have a bathroom leak, a kitchen leak, God forbid a fire.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So it's good to understand that now. And this year is different than last year, any year before it, as far as what your policy actually says.
Yeah, because everything changes, all the laws and regulations you were saying.
This year, big time, yes.
That is true. So with that, I wanted to say thank you so very much for coming in. I was bugging Dawn because I know how good you guys are, and everybody speaks so highly of you.
Aww.
And I'm like, I want everybody to know you guys.
Aw, thank you.
And I'm glad I got to know the two of you. And so thank you for coming in, giving us all of this information. And for everyone watching, my name is Ellen Contreras, the host of Treasure Coast Connector. And until next week, I hope that you have a safe, happy, productive week, and I miss you already.